and gentlemen, and
Chefs and junior chefs, put those hands together and welcome on stage Mr. Vineet Tandon.
all right, there he is.
Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. You might be thinking, everything is alright. You're already doing what you love, isn't it? How many of you are chefs because you love it? Raise your hands. Awesome. Cause every little thing gonna be alright. So one of the important points that I want to talk about today is that of course you are chef. Of course you know the ingredients, you know the processes, you know the techniques of cooking, and there is little value that I can add to your profession. But something that I want to talk about today is you are in such a noble profession, and therefore the energy, the juice or the thought process of while you are at the workstation plays such an important role. The second point I want to share today was about the consciousness of cooking. Now I'm not going into the debate about what consciousness is, because that's a topic for some other day. To make things simple for you, consciousness means, were you completely, thoroughly involved in that moment of creating food? Were you completely involved? Of course, there are other people to help you. Of course, there is, somebody carrying the order, somebody working at the stations to take the dish through the final stage. But whatever was within your control, were you completely involved physically, emotionally, even spiritually? Because that is what decides how conscious you were about the food that was being created. And the third important point that I want to tell you and leave you with is that as a chef, you may have done a fantastic job of putting together, the dish and the preparation, but equally important is mindfulness of serving. Just imagine a fantastic dish. Not every time you will have an opportunity to go and serve because of time or because of processes involved or the standard operating of procedures you may have. But if the food is not served the way it has to be, just imagine a fantastic dish being served with a frown on the face. So when we mix these three elements, which is first, energy of preparation, second, the consciousness of cooking, and third, the mindfulness of serving, that is when we deliver joy and we feel joy within. How did you feel? So you want to say something, please? I felt happy because being a chef, I make people happy. Great, sir. Okay, your name, ma'am? Sangeeta. Dr. Sangeeta, she felt very emotional. So, anyone else from the backside? Yeah, okay, full of hands, wow. So it was mind-blowing and concentration was very high, right? Thank you, sir. Yes. Okay. It was a new start. Or
I just like to add.
Sure, sir.
So
Sure.
fantastic what you said, all these three things.
Thank you, sir.
And I just, as information, in our manuscripts, Vedic manuscripts, there's few elements written like this,
Right, right,
essentials,
right.
very, very similar. What is the energy of cooking, what you said? It is the knowledge, skills, and the emotionally
Correct.
you get involved,
Correct,
the
sir.
energy. And number 2 in this is that your mind has to be there when the cooking is happening.
Exactly.
And number 3 is that you must have good thoughts in mind when you cook.
Exactly.
And service is the grand finale of chef's creativity.
Given us like a sermon, actually synergize with the economics of the business.
True.
Energy of cooking, quality control,
Correct.
consciousness of cooking, quantity control,
True.
and hot holding, etc. Mindfulness of cooking, delivery control, service guarantees. Really, really synergize with these.
Let's give a rhythmic round of applause.
Thank you so
to the
much.
Very wonderful display of Vineet. I think we could really connect to ourselves, and I could see all of you being in complete solace and peace there.